What up, y'all? Almost the end of 2020, and I got two best of 2020 cops for 2020. One of them, well, Jordan cops. My first one is going to be Jordan 1s, whether it be Jordan 1 highs, Jordan 1 mids, or Jordan 1 lows. I've got some that's not on my top 10, but are, right there at it. And we're going to discuss those. We're going to discuss some that I was on the edge on. And, I just went ahead and on a couple of them, put them, ties for certain numbers. But let's start off. Before we get this video started, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please drop a sub, like, comment, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, and let's get this video started. I will say, I was hoping to have the Jordan 12 reverse flu games in hand for you guys last Saturday, and my main spot that I normally hit on the raffle, they didn't get their shoes in yet, so I end up hitting online for a pair. They should be in here in a day or two. So I'll have a video for those coming up. Plus I'm going to try to hit on some as soon as my store does get them. But there's not a lot coming out between now and like February. I mean, we got like one or two Jordans and that's it. So I'm going to try to give y'all some content, and let's get this video started. First off, honorary mentions. It's going to be the Jordan 1 lows. And the first ones is going to be like this blue and white in the reverse bread. All four of these lows that I'm fixing to mention are great investments. If you get them for the low, get them, because they are going up. They're steadily creeping up. Some of them haven't yet, but if you just pay attention to how any good colorway Jordan lows, or check out how any of the good colorways, like for example, these two right here, well, especially this red and white one, almost any of them that's a solid color like this court purple, it's going to do good. That blue and white, those are any of them that's got these color blockings like this, it's going to do good. This one's done jumped up, I think either $200 or over $200, you know what I mean, for a low. And it just came out, 6-8 months ago. And the court purple, like I said, it's going to do good as well. So those, those are going to be my honorary mentions. Also, another couple of honorary mentions is on a couple of mids. This laser blue, I liked it, pretty good. And then this one right here, it done good. And then one more honorary mention. That was a shoe that I was supposed to get. A bunch of trouble happened, so I didn't end up getting it. And I feel like a lot of people have slept on this shoe, is the Bayou Boys. I just like the colorways on it, really. It's got that, kind of chop top off-white design. And you got this like black denim going on with the, it's almost like a gator skin design on them. Just a dope shoe, really. But now we're going to get into my list. And some people might disagree with my list. Some of you might agree, but it's cool. It's just my list. And, it is what it is. It's all for fun. You know what I mean? Number 10 is the metallic gold Jordan 1 highs, or patent leather Jordan 1 highs, whatever you want to call these things. A lot of people sleep on these, and I feel like that these are really going to be a good money maker. You just got to sit on them. If you look at any of the Jordans that look similar or close to these things, they're doing numbers. I got my personal pair plus this pair, and I had this pair up there on the shelf, but I plan on pulling this pair as well as my personal pair that I'm keeping put up, because I see these doing numbers. So number 9. Let me make sure I'm doing this right, because I got some of them that's tied. 8, 7, 6, 5. All right. And number 9, we got 2 mids coming in. The Chicago Toe and the Chicago White Heel. If you've been paying attention to any mids, these two have been doing, this one especially, it came out first like a few months beforehand, and it's doing good. It's over 200. Actually, I think it's close to 300 now. And this one is going to do the same. You know what I mean? Like, give it the whatever the difference in time in between the two coming out, and this one's going to hit the same as that one. Just both dope shoes, really. And I got personal pairs of those too, and actually I got my nephew for his first pair of Jordans. I got him a pair of these, and he loves them things. But see, that's 8. Number 7 is the smoke gray Jordan 1 mid, and anybody who knows anything about this shoe knows that it's doing numbers. Like, this thing, if I'm not mistaken, this thing shot up over 300. I could only hit on one pair whenever this was released. I tried to catch some restocks and got cart jacked and all that crap, but I have had this one put up in my closet, and I got it because I like the shoe. And to be honest with y'all, any like shoe or Jordan 1 mid that's close to these colors, it's got gray, like the one that's got the embroidered check and it's gray and I think some white on it or something, like that one's set on sites. And people hated on it, and I didn't think it was going to do good. And a guy came into the shop the other day, and first he called and was like, hey, I plan on selling these for like $70. I was like, why don't you bring them by here, because some of those mids in a gray colorway has been doing good. And I thought he might have had these at first, and I was fixing to buy them myself, but then turn around and the ones that he had is the ones I just mentioned, and on StockX they're going for like $180. So I cleaned them up for him and got him like an extra $30 or $40 out of them that he didn't plan on getting. All right, now that right there is number 7. Number 8 is number 6 is a tie. And this is where it started getting hard to pick. There's a couple that I could really interchange with each other, but I tried to do this part the best I could. So number 6 will be the smoke grays Jordan 1 highs and the metallic silver Jordan 1 highs, the Japan collab. Both of these shoes are really nice. I like the materials on both of them. Like these, the suede on these is butter. And I just like it. And I think these, the price on these has not went up nothing crazy yet. But if you look at the older pair, like them things are going for some stupid money. So it's like, this has no choice but to go up. I see this being a $400 or $500 shoe in time for sure. And then the smoke grays, like these, everybody, like they're not going for a crap ton. I mean, they're going for a little under 3s. They bounce anywhere from 250 to a little over 300. I've seen them all over the place. But, this has got some nice, this was one of the first highs that, really started putting like the mixed materials on it, other than like that last one we showed. But, just putting the suede on them and all that, like, I really liked these when these first came out. I was able to actually hit on a few pairs, and I kept like 2 pairs, and yeah, nice shoe. All right, now we're getting down to my top 5. And like I said, you guys, like, I'm not even going to necessarily say that these are in the right order, these top 5, because these, like, I love each one of these almost the same. Like, to me, they should all be worth the same amount of money, because they're all 5 of them are fire. But we're going to say number 5, and this one, like I said, was a really tough call, but the Court Purple Jordan 1 High. This came out pre-COVID, and it was one of the last shoes that people said that they actually had was kind of easy to hit on. It didn't sell out within seconds. That was whenever I first got back into collecting Jordans again, and I hit on one pair. I think that was all I went for, was one pair. But now I wish I'd have went for more, because these right here is doing better than most of the rest of these that I'm fixing to show you. It's just a nice clean shoe, nice leather on it, and we don't get many purple Jordan 1s. And, if you're rocking Lakers colors or anything like that, you could throw on a pair of these and you're going to look good. But that's my number 5. Number 4 is the Royal Toes. And like people said that this was the first one that sold out within seconds. But luckily I hit on like 3 pairs of these all online. I didn't hit on these local. These were all online, and I paid attention to restocks and all that, and was actually able to get through on a few pairs of these. I ended up selling a pair to a buddy, and he never wore them, and I ended up getting them back off of him because I got something later that he ended up wanting more than these. But I'm glad I did the trade, you know what I mean? Because Jordan, these is going to do numbers. I told him back then they was going to do $400 or $500, and they're already jumping over 3. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of holding on to some of these for a certain amount of time, and then that's when you get rid of them. You know what I mean? So that right there is my number 4 pick. Comment below if there's some of these that you think should be swapped around or something. Comment below, let me know. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, like, comment, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, because we're down to my top 3 Jordan 1 picks. So comment below, let me know if you either agree with the order I've done these in so far, or is there one you like better than the other one? Do you think I should swap, number 8 with number 7 or so forth and so forth? Let's get these last 3 out. And like I said, this was real hard, especially these 3. This was the hardest pick I had to choose from. I like, really the top 5 was really, really hard. Like, with the court purple and the Royal Toes, you could swap out, you could say court purple for number 4 and Royal Toe for number 5, or keep it the same. And I could even possibly swap a couple of those with the top 3, really. But the top 3, the reason why I'm going with the top 3, the way that I did, is because it's more the materials that they're made of and the quality of them. And we'll start off with the number 3 spot is the biohacks. And I know some people says the biohacks is their favorite release of this year, and it is one of my favorite too. I'm not gonna lie, I want to semi-put this one as number 1. Really, this one and the number 2 was so hard to choose from. But as far as being able to wear it on a regular basis, that's why this one's at number 3. But don't get me wrong, you can wear these with about anything, really, with all the colors. And this was one of the first ones that I felt like Nike killed it with the materials on these. You just got suede, all different kinds of suede on these, and it's just, they're nice. Really dope shoe. We even got that, cut off tongue, give it that kind of semi off-white vibes or whatever. And like I said, I hit on a few pair of these. One of my local stores actually hit on these, and I bought as many pairs as I could, and I was able to hit on 3 pairs. And I still got all 3 pairs. I'm not trying to push these right now. I think the biohacks are really going to do numbers, to be honest. Like, for real do numbers. I could see this shoe being, it's when you see some of these other shoes doing 600 plus, and you look at the quality of the biohacks, I don't see how they couldn't hit for that. You understand? So I believe I'll be holding on to all my biohacks for a little bit. I got like a 8.5, a 10.5, and then my personal size 11. I know my boss bought multiple pairs, probably 5 pairs of these, if not more. And then the number 2, this one, I went with this one for number 2, just the simple fact that the materials, like I said, the leather on it is just silky butter, and then the suede on it is just super nice. We done got its other half in the top 10. Now we're going to put this one, the metallic blue Japan's Jordan 1 High. And I think I said the name right. I'm not sure. I'm just shut down the shop, y'all, and I tried to hurry up and get all these shoes together for y'all. But yes, the metallic blues or the Japan blues, whatever you want to call them. But this shoe is just crazy nice, and they're finally starting to go up in price. Like they're already competing with the Royal Toes and the Court Purples, but I see this shoe doing some serious numbers. Like, I mean, you got just a nice blue. I mean, it ain't no different than like the Court Purple, you know. Like, you got that solid colorway blocking, but you know, it's blue and white. And whenever I say, like I said, the leather on these is just buttery smooth, buttery smooth. And then the suede on these, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just so soft. Like, I really like these. And the one thing I like about these is the Wings logo. Like I said, you got that little kind of plastic bubble thing, and I like that on these. I feel like it makes it stand out. The Nike check on them. We got that metallic Nike check, and these are just clean. You know what I mean? Just real clean. So that's my number 2 pick. And my number 1 pick, and this one goes not just on necessarily being my favorite color as much as the materials and what a crazy release this was. This is one of the few Jordans that I paid a little bit more than what I planned on. I was waiting for it to drop down just like any other Jordan 1 high, and it didn't. And I knew if I didn't jump on it when I did, that it was going to go up. And already I could sell this thing for $50 more than what I paid for it. And I paid right at $400 for it. So what is that? My number 1 pick, the Jordan 1 High Dark Mochas. And boy, was this release crazy. Everybody, I mean, they had so many pairs of these. And I had multiple people going for this shoe, and nobody could hit. You know, I bet you I was entered in 10 or 15 raffles. Well, I had about 10 or 15 people entered in raffles, and plus all those people went on the sneakers app, and nobody hit. So I ended up having to hit up all StockX, put in a bid for like $380, and I think I had right under $400 or something like that after fees and all. So yeah, the Dark Mochas. And like I said, you know, I love when Jordan Brand takes and puts that suede with the leathers, and they use, you know, some nice leather and everything on the shoe. I really like it. But like I said, my top 5s or top 4, like I said, all of these could be interchanged with each other. All 3 of them are super dope, and you know, I'm glad to have all these Jordans that I just showed y'all in my collection. I feel like that's some of my, you know, prized possessions out of my Jordans. You know, but if you've done made it this far in the video, please drop a like. Like I said, comment below. Let me know if y'all would pick something different for your top 1 or top 2, or, you know, which ones would y'all alternate if y'all was doing your own list. And then for my next video, I'm thinking about, it's going to be Jordans as well, but I'm thinking about leaving out the Jordan 1s because there were so many, as you could tell, so many different Jordan 1s that was just really dope this year, that just on the ones that I hit on, I know there was a few that I didn't hit on, but most of the big ones I got. And the next video, I'm thinking about doing Jordan 3 through 14 and just doing my top picks for those that are the top Jordan 3 through 14 cops that I've got in my personal collection. There's one that I'm thinking about adding that's my boss's that's here, but the rest of them will be out of my personal collection. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, drop a sub, a like, comment, hit that notification bell. We're getting closer to 600 subscribers. And the closer we get, the more I want to just try to make this giveaway somewhat special. So y'all help me out and help me hurry up and get there. We're almost at what was it? We're over halfway there. I can't even remember what it is, but it's something like, I think 470 or 370, something like that. So we're over halfway there, and like I said, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and comment below. Let me know what was y'all's favorite. Tell me y'all, comment and tell me your number one pick out of all these, or if you disagree with some of these, let me know what y'all would have swapped out with what. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you enjoy the video. Much love and peace out.